All right, so today we're going over a really useful prompt, specifically if you want to turn DMs into a product idea, typically a digital product idea. But this whole purpose of this prompt is to help you find a product based on your content and the DMs you're receiving. So we can look at this prompt just like so. It basically states, you are my DM Product Research Strategist. Your job is to analyze messages, comments, questions, replies, or conversations from my audience and turn them into product ideas people may actually want. Now, the rest of the prompt you can look over and change if you like, but it's pretty much ready to use. It's beginner friendly, and as you can see, once we hit enter, it's pretty much good to go. So what it's asking for next is for us to paste the DMs, comments, questions, replies, or rough audience message summary that you want analyzed. So if we have some sort of DMs or comments or something that we can actually utilize here, this is where we would actually have to input it. So for you guys to get the prompt, you can get it from the description of the video or the pinned comment. Simply copy it, hit paste into ChatGPT, and you'll get this message as well. So we see here it states you can paste messy screenshots as text, a list of comments, or something else. For instance, you could say, people keep asking me how to blank or why blank happens and whether they should blank. Once you send them, I'll turn them into product ideas, rank the best ones, and build the validation plan. So at this point, whatever content you're creating, you can basically look through the comments, whatever they may be, or if you have DMs, whatever they may be, take screenshots or just copy them and then put them in, and that's how it's going to analyze what our product should be. Because we're trying to solve some sort of problem or find something within the niche that we're already working in. So in this case, I'm going to use just a standard general, quick copy paste that I asked ChatGPT to create for me because I don't actually have comments to work with right now. So I just use this. It basically says, here are some of the DMs and comments from my audience, and it goes over a variety of them. As you see here, for instance, one says, I don't want to spend weeks building something nobody wants. Do you have a template for validating a product idea? Can you make a video on how to turn a skill into a simple product, etc., etc.? So I'm going to go ahead and click enter, and let's see what it does for us. So we get a message pattern summary. So your audience is not mainly asking, how do I make a product? They're asking, how do I choose the right product before wasting time building the wrong thing? And then it goes over repeated questions, pain points, confusion, objections, and desired outcome. It then goes over demand signals, weak signals, product idea list that we can actually utilize, first digital product decision kit, and a bunch of different things that we can actually create. Which all of these are great options. You can go through them and choose them if you like, but this is the most important part in my opinion, where it actually ranks the best ideas. So we see here a 7-day offer validation sprint, so we can actually create offers and see whether or not it'll actually apply for us and be something worth pursuing. So we see here best overall because it directly answers the strongest repeated fear. I don't want to build something nobody wants. So a 7-day offer validation sprint, which is what we'd be creating. So it ranks high, and it gives us the reason as to why, and it goes over everything else as to what would be the best. And then tells us what's the best product to start with. It gives us the 7-day validation sprint, which we just seen. A 1-line product promise. Test your digital product idea before you waste weeks building something nobody wants. Who it's for, who it's not for, the exact deliverables we'd be providing, a simple price recommendation, and then basically what proof is still needed and everything about this little product that we'd be creating, as well as polls, stories to utilize, content creation concepts, literally videos that we can make to promote this, different DM scripts that we can utilize. As you can see, this prompt is extremely in-depth to help you create the product and then actually go through the process of advertising it and getting it sold. And we go through all of this. It gives you hooks and everything you need to basically start the product, create the product, and then sell it through your content, giving you all kinds of different content ideas. So then it finally says at the end, so the first validation question that we should be asking, and it goes over here, for instance, the final action plan. That's what I was looking for. So the final action plan, it gives us the idea, the first version to create, it gives us the options, the first post to publish, the first DM reply to send, the first validation question to ask, and the 7-day action plan to actually start doing this. So we get the day 1, 2 to 7 posts that don't build your digital product, whatever, and then it helps us actually do it. So then I can actually ask it, can you make the product for me? At this point, we could have ChatGPT actually created if we don't want to go through the process of doing it ourselves. Obviously, you'd be better off doing it yourself, but if you're lazy and you don't want to, you can easily just ask ChatGPT to do it. Can you make the product for me? And it'll actually do it for us. But it's that simple. The whole point of this prompt is to basically help you hone in on a product that you think that it thinks will actually be worth selling for you, and then creating the product either on your own or with ChatGPT. So by using your comments, DMs, any information that you have from the audience you already have or are slowly building, you can utilize anything that's already been said or commented or whatever to come up with the exact product that ChatGPT believes would be best for you to create, and then literally just have it created for you, if you like. If you do it this way, where you have ChatGPT create it for you, I highly recommend editing it at least a little bit so it sounds more natural, because people are getting better and better at, seeing what's AI and what's not, and a lot of people don't want to be purchasing, completely AI-made stuff. So by, just editing it at least a little bit will give you a bit of an edge when you're trying to sell your product. But it's that simple. All you have to do is, once again, copy the prompt from the description of the video or the pinned comment, paste it into ChatGPT, provide ChatGPT with all of the either screenshots of the comments or DMs that you have that you can copy paste into it, just any information from your audience that you can give ChatGPT, and then it'll come up with a product, several products actually, that you can build, rank them in order of which one is best to worst, and then if you want, you can literally have it make it for you, just like we're doing right here. But that's about it. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.